well, a Grand Prix of San Marino, actually in San Marino for a change. The 8th round of the 250 World Motocross Championship at the Borgo Maggiore track. Only one group for practice here, quite strangely. And the fastest man, Sebastian Tortelli, number 24, just taking pole position from reigning world champion Stefan Evans.
We've been
working a lot on the tyres, says Sebastian, and I think that's going to be very important this weekend. It's a very tricky track, and it's been raining for the whole week in the lead up to the race, so it's much stickier than normal. And that makes things very difficult, and we're using special tyres from the Dunlop development department, and they proved to be the right choice for him. Second quickest, as we mentioned, Stefan Evans.
I'm not frightened now. I have a good points lead, and for me it's important to be one motor in front of the guys, and I can be one motor behind them, so that doesn't matter. But for me it's important to be one motor in front of them.
Third quickest time was for the Frenchman Frédéric Bollé. Bike felt very good during qualifying, he says. Tomorrow is, of course, a completely different day, but today, I think everything went well. I think we did a good job. Well, last year's championship runner-up, Marnik Bevert, has been one of the strongest challengers all season. He was fourth quickest, just ahead of Yves Demaria. But it was bad news for Talon Voland. The Rinaldi team rider had some physical conditioning problems and has decided to pull out of the race. He was only 20th quickest in qualifying, so we won't be seeing the American riding in this San Marino Grand Prix. But to give you an idea of the track, let's ride with Pit Byra to take a full lap.
This is your captain speaking. You are aboard now with Parma Honda Racing on the GP track from San Marino. And I try to explain you this very special track.
sensational view of this very demanding track, courtesy of Captain Pitt Byra. And thank goodness he managed to get all those landings nicely sorted out, showing great style, and some of the passing places there as well. As the fans meet the crews, we'll be back in a moment to show you the weekend's action. So ready to go then for the start of race one, and a whole shot for Stefan Everts, the reigning world champion. Yves Demaria, only 5th quickest in qualifying, but starting very well indeed, getting himself up into 2nd place. But the Frenchman fell and was forced to restart back down in 25th place. Everts out front then. Distinctive form of the world champion, carving his way ahead. Coming through behind him, number 9 Carlsen. Pitt Byra in 3rd place, and fastest man in qualifying, Sébastien Tortelli, running 4th at this stage. Well, the battle joined immediately between Byra and Tortelli. Sébastien up into 3rd place, charging after Carlsen. Carlsen had made an early break, but clearly not big enough. Tortelli reeling him in at a great rate of knots. And Pitt Byra spurred on by being passed by the Frenchman, starting to close as well. Massive air for Tortelli to set up the passing manoeuvre. Must have started braking mid-air on that one. But no doubting Everts' domination here once more. He said after qualifying that he would prefer to be 1 Grand Prix ahead than 1 Grand Prix behind. And that looks as though it's the way it's going to go. Bollea, number 5. Working his way through the pack. Yves Demaria likewise, chasing after his unfortunate early incident around this massive circuit. Everts finding Tortelli getting not too close for comfort yet, but certainly closer. Carlsen and Byra very much mingling in this battle for 3rd place. Byra spurred on, taking 3rd back again. Eastwood and Paget, Dugmore, and behind them, Marnik Boeverts. Boeverts picking up a place from Paget, just having slid past Dugmore behind him on 88. And as Dugmore and Paget get involved with each other, Yves Demaria finding a way past both of them. Marnik Boeverts chasing hard. And Eastwood is his target. Demaria right on his rear wheel, though. He's already got past Dugmore, and Eastwood is his next prey as well. So these two really fighting through the order. Everts leading still, but Tortelli really reeling him in now. And if Everts makes a mistake, it'll be all over. But it's not Everts, it's Tortelli who goes down. But such is the advantage of the leading pair. But although it takes him a while to get up and restart, Tortelli stays in second place. Verts with De Maria now in his sights. Both of them working very hard throughout this first heat. Everts comfortably at the leading position in the field. Tortelli second. Ibarra having shaken off his challenger for third place. And there he is, safely clear now of Carlson and able to concentrate on chasing the leaders. De Maria also passed Carlson up into fourth place, but Everts wins it from Tortelli and Byra.
Yeah, first race was pretty good for me. I just had problems with my arms pumped, like I always have, except in Foxhill. But Tortelli made a mistake, and that was for my advantage because he was going a little faster. But second moto, usually I ride much better, so I think we're going to be same fast second moto, so it's going to be an exciting race.
Well, there you go, Stefan Everts keeping in training even while he's being interviewed on the bike there. Well, his prediction for this race then, the same first and second at least, if not the same top three. But a whole shot for Bolle might upset all that. De Maria right in it, so too is Pit Byra. And where was Everts? Around the outside. Oh, Doug Moore, oh, goodness me, Doug Moore resorting to trying to kick Bradley's number 53 machine out of the way in that first corner crash. De Maria leads it, but Everts right with him. Tortelli and Byra battling away just behind. And Everts just goes past De Maria as if he's got another couple of gears. De Maria fights back. Byra just about holding on to third at this stage from Sebastian Tortelli, but a late move by Tortelli, taking a tight line. So Byra the dummy, and away he goes. Tortelli now lines up after Yves De Maria. Byra going very wide indeed there, dropping off the tail of Tortelli. And these two as close as you could wish for. Tortelli just goes right around the outside. And Tortelli this time a lot closer, a lot earlier to the leader. Byra finding a way past De Maria. Bolle at this stage down in seventh, but he had a problem on the Kawasaki, had to return to the pits. And here it's just not running the way you would expect it to. Well, Everts' predictions for the final Grand Prix here in San Marino may not come to fruition. First and second at the moment, as they were before, but Tortelli not likely to leave it in that way if he can avoid it. The Frenchman makes his way past the Belgian, but getting past and staying in front may be two different things. Stefan Everts is not the sort of man to just let another rider pass him and run away. Crowd thrilled by this battle. Nice to see somebody really taking the battle to Everts. It's not that it never happens, it's just that it doesn't very often happen so convincingly. Third place, Pete Byra. So the German having another good run. Yves De Maria just losing out 4th place in his battle with Carlsen here. Good move by Carlsen to secure that 4th position. Well, the pressure on Stefan Everts to chase Tortelli, finally told he made a mistake and fell. And again, taking a while to restart the machine. Once these things are hot, they don't like being kicked over. And restarts just ahead of Carlsen and De Maria. More worryingly, only just ahead of Pit Byra. So the battle for second, very much on hand between Everts and Byra. Tortelli comfortably ahead. And if he can keep it all together without falling, as he did last race, the checkered flag awaits. And Sebastian Tortelli takes 1st place. Pit Byra finally got past Stefan Everts for 2nd. And Yves De Maria took 3rd. Very important Grand Prix for me, says Sebastian. We're in the middle of the season. At the beginning, I had a few mistakes, and I had to put that all behind me. I wanted to win again because I still think I've got a chance of winning the title. So, very happy with this weekend's result. Just what he needed. Well, there they are, the podium. Stefan Everts, in fact, on the podium. And still leading the championship, Sebastian Tortelli, Marino Everts, very close indeed. Pit Byra, not out of it at all. And Honda holding sway from Kawasaki. There'll be more after the break.